friends, welcome to Motivational Monday. You look a little bit on tilt, are you there? I've got a dog on my lap here who decided he wanted to join us. And I thought, Motivational Monday Vlogmas, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So in this video, we're going to talk about why you sometimes should and sometimes shouldn't listen to your friends. And definitely, I thought I'm going to get some inspiration. I'm sorry about the shameless plug. And I picked a page in there which was actually on my part of the book called No Rain, No Flowers, which is going to be an entire book coming soon. And in there, my friend, in case you've read it, you might not have done, but it is entire theme waving through this. So my friend Pip, who I've known since I was 17, she said some words. Oh God, he's so noisy, isn't he? She said some words to me. Oh, you can't sit there and snore. Not allowed. See if I can move enough. Jesus, God, Doggy. I'm sorry, this is just so funny. No, he definitely wants to stay there. So my friend Pip was really well-meaning, and she said something that really resonated with me, and it's kind of changed the course of 2020 for me, and possibly the course of my future. But then other times, she might have, or somebody else might have said something that was completely detached from where I'm at and what I'm thinking, and even if they said it well meaningfully, you might know that it's not the right thing, and you've got to tap into that gut feeling, but also in a very open manner. Because what Pip said to me, and like I say, she's known me since I was 17, and she loves me dearly, so anything that she did say would have come from a place of that. So I was sort of like, might she have a point? Might she have a point? And as I thought about it, actually, yes, she does have a point. But I think sometimes, this is probably the biggest question that I get asked. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about my snoring dog. This is the biggest question I get asked in relation to the law of attraction. I don't suppose he'll let me put him on his bed. Is what do I do about negative people around me? Now, there's not really very much that you can do about negative people around you. Why does he snore so bad? You're going to go on the floor. There you go. So with the negative people around you, there's not a great deal that you can do. You know, if they're your nearest and dearest and your loved ones, and they've just got a really negative outlook. But this is the problem with the law of attraction. You find out about these positive things, and if you're already in a relationship, I mean, I lost my marriage over not just that, but it was a definite contributor to it. I learned about the law of attraction, and suddenly I was a completely different human being, and I think I'm unrecognisable now to how I was when I was in my 20s, definitely, because I had no clue about this stuff. And so it can change your personality, it can change your other relationships with different people. In fact, that's what we're going to call this video, is about, you know, changing your relationships, how the law of attraction changes your relationships with people around you. And it can be very tricky, but I do think, like I say, sometimes choose your battles. Maybe listen to some people, because, all right, we do get what we think about. We know that. So you are sort of, you are going to obviously get what you think about and what you bring about, but you also need that to be the right thing, if that makes sense with you. So sometimes you might be thinking you're a certain way, like with Pip, for example. She pointed out to me that I was a certain way that I wasn't really that aware of, but she was right. So, you know, sometimes listen to people, but then know within yourself if that's right or not. And it's the same with your loved ones around you. So you might have a mum, a dad, a husband, a wife, somebody who's really got a negative outlook, and you know what they're doing to their life. And it doesn't mean you have to completely cut that cord, but maybe just recognise that and recognise how that's different to you, and try and figure out your way of learning, and that you put a bubble around yourself where their negativity is not going to come in, which is really hard. I'm not sitting here saying, just do that, it's fine. It's hard. It is very, very difficult. And I have had so many people say this. Sometimes it's older ladies talking about their grown-up daughters. And I think, oh my gosh, that must be flipping hard, because you love them to bits because they're your children. But they're really negative, and they're really like, you know, and you're like, crikey. So that is, it's not easy, but just try if you can, and, you know, see how you can fit that negative person in your life still without it causing too much disruption. It's almost like you have to have a little internal knowing of like, okay, well, you can think that if you like, but actually it's like this. And it's very difficult to do that, but it takes some practice. So if that's what you need to do, you know, like I say, sometimes take on board what they say if they're trying to give you advice. You'll know if it's right for you or not right for you, but do try and put this little bubble around you and let it bounce off, because it's so hard to do, so hard to do, but there will be an answer, there will be a way forwards for this. So that's my wish for you on this Motivational Monday, as we're heading strong into Christmas now, is that you have got, right, I'm going to need to end this video now because thoughts just come up about last Motivational Monday. Sorry, Motivational Monday last Christmas. And it's made me feel a bit mosh. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.